the link between Costco and good dental locations. Could you walk us through how you look at Costco and other grocery stores, and then what the relation with the grocery with the dental offices is, and how that impacts offices?
Yeah. So, I mean, one of Tony Robbins' quotes that I like, among many of them, is that success leaves clues. Okay. And when you look at the biggest DSOs and the guys who are just super, super successful and what they're doing, they're going into these large anchor tenants like Costco, like grocery stores, like Publix and HEB and all these places. And so they're obviously doing that for a reason if they are successful and if they're growing and if they're improving their success. And so then break down the fundamentals, right? Like, why would they be doing that? Well, on average, a family or a mom or whoever will visit a grocery store 2.2 times per week. And so we have a saying as well that we call drive to, not drive through. So what that means is, like, if you're passing by a location, that's good for street visibility. But if you're not like physically stopping there, it's just going to be second tier. And so if you can get a spot, like if a mom or a family is going to this location 2.2 times per week, and there happens to be a dental office literally right next door to that they see, what are the chances that they're going to go there? It's pretty good, right? And so targeting those big companies that they've already done their demographic research, right? And then not only that, but they're driving people to their location. And so you're really just piggybacking off what they've already created. Now you're going to pay for that, okay? Like, the rent is expensive and it's hard to get in. Like the wait list, when Publix announces that they're going to go somewhere, I mean, they've already got a list of people that are filled up. So you really got to be on it if you want to get one of those.
Yeah, and just for all our West Coast peeps out here, that Publix is a grocery store in Florida. Yes. So, yes, but that's Costco, Publix. What are the top stores that use? Is Chick-fil-A in that conversation?
So Chick-fil-A would be what I would consider more of like a synergistic user or like a neighbor tenant. So they're not going to be an anchor tenant. Anchor tenants kind of by definition would be somebody who's just like take up a huge footprint. Right? Like they would take up, 30,000, 40,000, 100,000 square feet. Home Depot would technically be considered an anchor tenant. They might not be as good as a grocery store, but Chick-fil-A does drive a lot of traffic. So a lot of times what you'll see is like a Chick-fil-A is inside or close to a large anchor tenant. And if you can get those things, Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, Starbucks, those three are really great because of the fact that they drive so much traffic, first of all, but also they're a little bit more expensive than a McDonald's or a 7-Eleven coffee. And so you're going to be getting a little bit of an upper tier of clientele. Now, if you do Medicaid, obviously that's not as important to you, but there's plenty of tenants that kind of fit that demographic, that kind of fit that niche of like just being good tenants, like good stores, and also high volume.